carpet of cannabis sprawls across Lebanon's Bekaa Valley, a forbidden crop, but perhaps not much longer. The government is considering legalizing marijuana cultivation for medicinal purposes. Music to the ears of this farmer, who asked that we not reveal his identity. If only the government knew its value, he says. It's like another petroleum. He shows us around the fields, singing the praises of a plant farmers have grown in this red soil for generations. This is not a drug, I tell you 1,500 times, he says. Cocaine, heroin, those are drugs. This is the herb of happiness. My friend says when he smokes a joint, his wife becomes a princess. The world shines. Life is beautiful. Other crops like tobacco and potatoes are increasingly difficult to grow as the climate here becomes drier. Under these difficult conditions, weed works. Lebanon has been struggling through a prolonged financial crisis, and the export of the country's famed cannabis, better known here as hashish, could lift the struggling economy. Fact is, hashish is the most logical crop to grow in this area. It requires very little in the way of inputs like water and fertilizer, and they don't use any pesticides. And as the farmers will tell you, the profits are fairly high. While some conservative elements oppose any form of legalization, Lebanese officials are suddenly proud of their pot.
Many specialists, they have studied the quality of this cannabis, and they say that it is one of the best in the world.
Economy and Trade Minister Raed Khouri is blunt about the benefits for a country deeply in debt.
It can provide around $400 million to $800 million of revenues to the country.
As a solution to financial woes, Lebanese grass may be greener, yet activist Gino Raidi is concerned the country's many recreational users won't benefit from the buzz.
So the worry now is that if they legalize it for export for medicinal purposes, it will remain the same status in the criminal justice law in Lebanon, which means the thing the government might be making a lot of money off of is still illegal for locals, and they still get in trouble for it.
But for many others, these buds smell like money. Ben Wiedemann, CNN, in the Bekaa Valley, Lebanon.